everyone, welcome back to the Chill English channel. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake. We're happy you're here. Today, we're going to talk about something very important for English learners.
Yes, today we'll explain how to think in English like it's your native language. Many learners say they think in their first language, then translate into English before speaking. That slows everything down.
Exactly. When you translate in your head, your brain works harder. You may lose time, forget words, or feel nervous. But the good news is, you can train your brain to think directly in English.
Before we go deeper, quick reminder, if you enjoy learning with us, please subscribe to the Chill English channel. It motivates us and helps you get new episodes faster.
Now, let's begin. Thinking in English is not magic. It's a habit you build step by step. Every day, small actions can help you improve.
Start with very simple thoughts. When you wake up, try to think in English. Something like, morning, I'm tired, need water, get ready. No long sentences, just short, quick ideas.
Thinking is not a test. You don't need perfect grammar. The goal is speed. For example, brush teeth, make coffee, go to work. These tiny thoughts are easy but powerful.
Another great method is naming objects around you in English. Look at something and say in your mind, phone, window, door, bag. Then build little phrases. Phone on table. Window is open. Bag is heavy.
Many learners think they need more vocabulary first, but it's better to begin with what you already know. Even a few words are enough to start training your brain.
You can also create short conversations in your mind. For example, hi, how are you? Good. I'm busy. Or, what time is it? It's late. Keep it simple.
You might feel unsure. That's normal. If you don't know a word, don't stop thinking. Just skip it or use easier words. For example, instead of charger, think phone power thing. It's still English.
Don't translate word by word from your native language. Many expressions don't work the same in English. Learn natural English phrases instead.
For example, don't think I have cold. Think I caught a cold. And instead of I am angry on you, think I'm angry with you. Using natural phrases helps you think like a native speaker.
You can learn those phrases from podcasts, videos, and conversations. When you hear a useful sentence, try repeating it silently later.
If you hear someone say, I'm running late, use it the next time you are late. Replace your native language thought with that exact English phrase.
It doesn't always have to be a full sentence. Short thoughts are fine. Too late. Need help. No problem. Simple and fast.
Thinking in English should be relaxed. Don't pause too much. Try to keep the thought flow moving quickly.
Another helpful trick is to connect English to emotions. If something surprises you, think, wow. If something is hard, think, this is difficult. Don't switch to your native language in emotional moments.
You can also give yourself commands in English. For example, focus, hurry up, relax. These simple instructions help your mind use English naturally.
And try to make decisions using English thoughts, like take taxi or bus, cook now or later. Small questions can help train your brain.
At first, it might feel strange, but with time, your brain adapts. It starts to choose English automatically in simple situations.
When that happens, speaking becomes easier because words are already in English in your head. No translation needed.
The main goal is to slowly create a natural thinking habit. Even a few seconds of English thinking per day can make a difference.
Over time, those seconds become minutes, and then thinking in English becomes part of your normal life.
Just remember, consistency is more important than perfection.
And even simple thoughts can help your brain switch from translation to reaction.
So, an effective way to build that habit is to repeat simple phrases daily until they become automatic in your mind.
Right. And when you combine this with regular listening and speaking practice, the effect is much stronger.
Now, let's go deeper into how to stop translating completely and react to using natural English thoughts, even under pressure.
For example, when someone asks you something quickly.
Or when you need to answer fast without having time to plan your words.
And that's when the real change begins.
All right, now, let's keep moving. In the first part, we talked about using short sentences during daily routine. Now let's go deeper. We'll explain how to make your mind react faster in English and what mistakes are stopping your progress.
The biggest mistake is trying to think in perfect grammar. Many learners slow down because they want their sentence to be 100% correct. But native speakers don't do that in their head.
Exactly. When they think, they use quick, simple words. They don't plan grammar structures. They speak naturally. You should copy that habit.
Another mistake is overthinking every word. Sometimes learners stop and say, "Wait, is this correct?" That's good for writing or exams, but for thinking and speaking, it's dangerous. It creates hesitation.
So, what should you do instead? Choose the fastest word that works, even if it is not perfect. For example, instead of thinking, I will prepare dinner using pasta and vegetables, just think, I cook pasta. Quick and easy.
Yes, speed is more important than accuracy when training your brain. Accuracy comes later. Speed comes first.
Now, let's talk about building speed. One powerful method is rapid response training. It means answering simple questions very quickly without thinking too much. You can do this alone.
For example, you ask yourself, "What time is it?" Then answer immediately. "It's 5." Or, "How do you feel?" "I'm tired." Don't pause, just say it.
Also, try using a timer. Give yourself 3 seconds to respond. If you don't know the word, choose another one. This practice makes your brain react in English without translation.
Another technique is naming objects as fast as you can. Look around your room, point at things and say, table, chair, window, book, cup. Just like kids do when learning their first language.
Yes, children don't learn from grammar first. They learn from naming things and using them in simple sentences. Apple. Want apple. Later, I want an apple. Your brain can do the same.
Try talking while walking. For example, I walk. I open door. I go outside. Sky is blue. I feel good. It sounds too easy, but it's actually powerful brain training.
Also, use energy when you speak. Don't talk in a flat voice. Use natural stress. For example, I want coffee. Put emphasis. That helps you sound more like a native speaker and strengthens memory.
Yes, because emotion connects to language. When you feel something, your brain remembers it better. So when practicing, put feeling into your words, even if it's just one word.
Another useful idea is thinking in pictures. Instead of thinking in sentences first, imagine the action. For example, imagine drinking water, then say, I drink water. Visual thinking helps connect English and action.
Yes, you can even do this without speaking. Just imagine the scene and say a sentence in your head. But whenever possible, say it out loud.
Let's also talk about fear. Some learners feel embarrassed to think or talk to themselves in English. They worry someone might hear them or they might sound crazy.
Honestly, that fear is normal. But remember, you are not talking to other people. You are training your brain. Athletes train alone too. It's practice, not performance.
So give yourself permission to practice in private. Close the door, go for a walk, or use headphones and pretend you're on a call. Just speak.
A great trick is using your phone. Put headphones on, hold the phone near your mouth, and talk softly in English. People will think you're on a call.
Yes. And you can talk about your day, your plans, what you're doing, what you're about to do. Again, keep sentences short.
Another thing that helps is shadowing. That means listening to a short English clip and repeating right after the speaker. Not waiting, just repeat.
For example, you hear, "I'm ready." You immediately say, "I'm ready." "Let's go." You say, "Let's go." Copy voice, speed, and rhythm. Don't think about meaning too much. Let your brain follow sound.
Yes, when you do that often, your brain gets used to English rhythm. It helps you think faster and more naturally.
It's also useful to choose short clips. Even one sentence many times is enough. Repeat until it feels automatic.
But important, do not repeat like a robot. Repeat with feeling, rhythm, and intention. Language is sound and emotion combined.
Now let's discuss what slows your progress. One big problem is using translate apps too often. When you translate every word, your brain gets lazy. It stops trying to think in English.
So try to delay translation. If you don't know a word, describe it using English you already know. For example, instead of toaster, say, machine to make bread hot.
Or instead of schedule, say plans for day. It's not perfect, but it keeps your thinking in English.
Another problem is using your native language for every idea. Try to limit it. For example, when checking the time, say it in English. When thinking about dinner, think in English.
And if it's difficult, don't push too hard. Just choose one part of your day. For example, think in English only while making breakfast, or only for 5 minutes during walking.
Small steps every day are more effective than one big session once a month.
Exactly. Consistency is what trains your brain better than anything else.
So what really helps at this stage is training your mind to react quickly to common situations and to move on even if it's not perfect.
Yes, and now we're going to show you how to make this practice even stronger using your emotions, imagination, and personal motivation.
Let's continue.
All right, now, let's take it further. We talked about quick reactions and small phrases. Now we'll discuss how to think automatically in English, even in new situations.
One way is imagining yourself in real conversations. Think about talking to a friend, ordering food, or asking directions. Picture the situation and think in English sentences. Short, simple, natural sentences.
For example, "Hello, how are you?" "I'm fine, thanks." "Can I have water?" "Where is the bus stop?" Practice imagining answers. Don't worry about mistakes.
And when your brain struggles, don't translate. Describe the idea in simple English. For example, if you forget restaurant, say place to eat. It's enough to keep your mind in English.
Another technique is creating mental stories. Think about your day or something that happened. Tell it to yourself in English. For example, "I woke up late." "I ran to catch the bus." "I spilled coffee." "I laughed." Short, simple sentences. Easy to follow.
You can also imagine dialogue with someone famous, or even with us. Ask questions and answer in English. It's like free practice without fear of judgment.
Yes, and using imagination trains your brain to respond in English automatically. It's much faster than translating.
Another tip is using your senses. Think about what you see, hear, touch, smell, or taste, and describe it in English. For example, the coffee is hot. The wind is cold. The music is loud. Short, simple,
connected to reality.
This is very natural. Native speakers do it all the time. They think about the world around them in their language. You can do the same in English.
Now, let's talk about emotions. Emotions are powerful. When you feel happy, angry, excited, or worried, describe it in English. I'm happy. I'm nervous. I feel tired. Feeling plus language strengthens memory.
Another helpful tip is repeating small phrases daily. Don't worry if it's only 5 or 10 sentences. Repetition is what makes your mind automatic. Slowly, your brain starts choosing English without thinking.
And you can combine this with listening. When you hear a sentence, imagine yourself using it. Then repeat it silently or aloud. Gradually, you'll think in English even when you're not practicing actively.
Also, make English part of your habits. Label things around your house, write sticky notes, or use English reminders on your phone. Even small visual cues help your mind switch to English.
Another idea is set mini challenges. For example, today I will think only in English for 10 minutes. Or, I will describe my breakfast in English. Challenges are fun and train your brain.
You can also reward yourself. When you succeed, say, "Good job, I'm improving." Positive reinforcement makes the habit stronger.
And don't forget to stay relaxed. Thinking in English should feel easy, not stressful. It's about small steps and repetition, not perfection.
The key is to use English in real life. Even short thoughts, repeated daily, are very powerful. I drink water. I open the door. I feel happy. Simple sentences create strong habits.
And when you feel more confident, your sentences will grow naturally. You'll start thinking in longer sentences without translating.
Another tip is notice when your mind goes back to your native language. Pause and switch back to English. For example, wait, think in English. How do I say this? That's training your attention.
Also, it helps to talk about yourself in English. Your day, your feelings, your plans. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I like music. This trains automatic thinking in English.
Remember, even if it's only a few seconds at first, it's progress. Consistency matters more than duration. Daily small practice is better than long but rare sessions.
And combine techniques. Short sentences, emotions, imagination, repetition, describing objects, naming actions, and daily challenges. Together, they train your brain to think in English naturally.
Finally, one more tip. Speak to yourself in English when no one is listening. Even whisper or silently in your mind. The more you do it, the easier it becomes to think and react in real conversations.
Yes, and don't worry about mistakes. Your brain learns faster when you practice freely. Mistakes are normal and part of the process.
So, that's the full method. Start with short sentences, use your imagination, emotions, and daily routines. Repeat phrases. Describe what you see and feel. Challenge yourself a little every day.
And slowly, you'll notice English coming to your mind automatically. Thinking in English becomes natural. Speaking becomes faster. You'll gain confidence.
If you enjoyed today's lesson, please comment below and share your experience. Tell us what techniques worked for you or what you'll try first. Your comments help us create better lessons.
Yes, we love reading your comments and suggestions. It also motivates other learners.
That's all for today. Remember, thinking in English is a habit. Start small, practice daily, and enjoy the process.
Keep practicing. Keep thinking in English. You're improving more every day.